let's take this in stride. Comfort can lure you into a negative state of being complacent, guys. It's just a fact. But you don't grow in a comfortable state. I absolutely advocate for you to embrace being uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable happens when you are pushing your limits, your boundaries, you're stretching yourself. So when you grow in today's stretching yourself. So that's when you grow. And in today's live stream, we're going to show you how to step into being uncomfortable. Now, guys, if you are just joining us for the first time on the live stream, be sure, shout out in the comments, get in the chat section, because I live for hanging out on these nights with you guys. I love the feedback. I love interacting with you. I love talking to you. So shout out into the chat section. Let us know you're there. And if you want to have your nice little icon show up like that, instead of being an S, there's nothing wrong with that either, guys. You can go to Facebook or StreamYard/Facebook. If I don't keep messing things up, StreamYard.com/Facebook. If it actually bothers you, and just tell Facebook that it's okay for StreamYard to share your information. It just shares it to this live stream. It's not a big deal, but you don't have to do that, because I love you guys however you come to the show. And if you have a question for our Q&A time towards the end of the show, guys, I love the Q&A time and don't do it very often just because people don't seem to have questions. Maybe I explain things better than I think I did. I don't know. But if you have a question, you can put a QQ in front of your question in the chat box. That way my engineer, my wife, Sarah, will highlight it so I see it and we don't miss it. That way we can deal with your question. And in my Q&A time, guys, that's fair game for anything man, husband, or father. That is Fallible Man time. So anything you got there. Also, if you happen to want to jump on live during the Q&A, you're welcome to do that. I have a form under the video, wherever you're watching, whatever platform, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, with a link to a Google form that lets you submit a question and send me your email so I can privately send you a link and we can have you on live during the Q&A if you so choose to do, but you don't have to. Either way, I want to answer. Guys, there's just so much going on, and I am so excited. So let's get into it. Now, guys, on this edition of Manly Monday Live, we are digging into getting comfortable being uncomfortable. There's absolutely 100% nothing wrong with that. So everybody, shout out, tell us right now in the comments. Hi, Katie. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. I see Sarah's on there. Tell us, have you been in uncomfortable moments, right? Have you been in those moments where you're just like, oh, I don't really want to do this. Maybe you've got a fear of speaking in public. What's up? What's up? Oliver from Relationship Trade Secrets checking in from the car. Thank you, brother. Say hi if Denise is with you too. God, I love these guys. And if you're not following Relationship Trade Secrets and you're married, you are making a mistake. Okay? These guys, Sarah, turn down the volume a little bit for me. These guys are putting out incredible information that will bless your marriage in a huge way. It's Relationship Trade Secrets. Go over and follow my friends Oliver and Denise. I go watch their shows, guys. I love to go watch their stuff. Sarah and I just celebrated 21 years of marriage, and I'm still looking to get good input on my marriage and good advice. And that is one of the places I go. So be sure and subscribe to them. Have you been in that uncomfortable situation? Maybe you don't like to speak publicly. Maybe you're uncomfortable walking into a new situation, or I'm uncomfortable in crowds. But have you been in an uncomfortable situation? Share in the chat, guys. Get talking. Let's get into it. Katie says, like an overworked muscle, when it's sore, you know you've done something. That is true. Now, you haven't always done something good, but yes, just like an overworked muscle being sore tells you you've done something, getting uncomfortable, getting those hard situations just gives you feedback that you are stretching and growing as a person. Now, what I did promise to tell you guys is how you can get better at being uncomfortable, because it is a skill. I love seeing friends, man. I just love it when you guys start chatting in the in the comments, whether you're talking to me or talking to each other. It's just so good to see you guys active. I love my Fallible Nation. So, and if you're first time joining with us, welcome. We're excited you're here. Thanks for taking some time to come hang out with us, see what we're about. We got good people trying to encourage each other here, and that's what we're all about. So let's get into it, guys. I want to help you get better at being uncomfortable, because then you can really open yourself up to growing and becoming the person you want to be. And the first way that we start being comfortable, being uncomfortable, the first technique I want you to use is I want you to start stacking the wins. Sarah, I put these in here too. Alan, good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Alan doesn't like talking in public places. I understand that, Alan. Not everybody likes being out in front of the public. So thank you for sharing that with us. Stacking the wins is the first thing I want you guys to give a chance to. I want you to try these things, guys. Oh no, and I just realized I forgot my coffee. Oh, this could be a rough night. Sorry, guys. Forewarned. Now, all of you guys have heard me talk about building momentum. And this can apply to heading into uncomfortable situations as well. And that's what I'm talking about when I say stacking the wins. In fact, stacking the wins is just a pretty beneficial approach to a lot of things in life. When facing discomfort, stacking little wins before you have to get to that moment, right? So stack little wins at the beginning of the day. Put the uncomfortable part later in your day. The thing that's going to challenge you, the thing that's going to make you uncomfortable, try and push that later into the day. And I want you to stack a lot of little wins. Okay? Get up at the first time your alarm goes off. Get up, make your bed, get your shower, drink 8 ounces of water, brush your teeth, get dressed, be on time to your first appointment, right? These are what we're talking about when we're talking about stacking little wins. Oh, now this is love right here. Thank you, my Abby. My daughter just brought me my coffee because she's watching. You guys know I'm all better with my coffee. Oh, there we go. My voice even sounds better with coffee. Guys, that's what we're talking about. Little things, right? You got to stack those wins, and don't discount those little wins in your life. They're huge. Little wins stacking up make way for massive change. That's how we have effective change in our life. You don't make sudden drastic changes and think you're going to sustain that. You stack little wins on top of each other. So write down your punch list of the things you need to do, right? And start stacking wins before that first uncomfortable scenario for the day. And once you start stacking wins and building momentum, it's not so hard to face that uncomfortable situation. It also doesn't hurt to stack some guaranteed easy wins right before and right after it. Nothing seems scary or uncomfortable when you're on a winning streak with yourself. If the uncomfortable does not go as well or as hoped or as planned, that's okay. It's one small loss in a day of wins. So follow it up the next day with a few more small wins and go again until uncomfortable stops being uncomfortable, guys. And that is the first technique to get good at being uncomfortable and getting into growth in your life. Now, guys, we have several people visiting tonight, so maybe we'll do some giveaways tonight. What do you guys think? Shout out in the comments. Tell us, would you like to see some giveaways? We haven't done one in a while. And let's see, what do I got? What do I got queued up, Sarah? I'm thinking, who likes stickers? I like stickers. I like stickers all over my water bottles and on my computers. Do you guys like stickers? Do you like stickers? I love them. We have them on every water bottle in this house. In fact, I'm out of room on my water bottles. So tonight, let's give away some stickers. Maybe some stickers and a pen. What do you think, Sarah? I think stickers. Hashtag stickers. All right, guys. As we go through the night, hashtag stickers. If you want to win some stickers, put it in the chat. Let us know you're there and let us know you're participating. And we'll give away some stickers towards the end of the night. How's that? Alan says he doesn't like speaking in public, but he's done it so many times that he's just gotten used to it. We will actually get to that technique. That is coming up later in the show. So don't worry. We are going to dig into that because that is definitely a factor for some people. Number 2, guys, hindsight, right? Maybe that sounds weird. I have way too many windows open right now. They say hindsight is 2020. My friends over at Relationship Trade Secrets have an incredible shirt that says hindsight is 2020, right? Or hindsight 2020. Go read about that shirt. That's very cool. It's a very cool thing. I own that shirt as well. So check that out. But hindsight is 2020. So this is what I want you to do. If you're dealing with an uncomfortable situation, say you're not ready to speak for the first time, or maybe you don't like speaking up at work or in a group. Maybe you're not comfortable going to the gym by yourself. Maybe you're not comfortable facing your diet, right? This is what I want you to try. They say hindsight is 2020, so I want you to give yourself a sneak peek, right? I want you to weigh out this uncomfortable scenario. Play it like a movie in your head, but I want you to play it out 2 months down the road. I want you to play this uncomfortable situation, play out the whole thing, play it out where it ends perfectly, and ideally play it out where it ends in complete disaster. Play it out in your head, but I want you to play it out 2 months from now when you're sitting around with your buddies, whether you're having coffee or whether you're having something stronger, where you're sitting with your buddies, having a drink, and it goes something like this. Dude, 2 months ago, I was trying this new fitness routine, or I had to give this speech, man. I hate talking in front of people. I had to learn this new skill at work, right? This totally new idea. Dude, I killed it. Like, it was awesome. Or go ahead and play it out the other way. Dude, I stunk so bad at this. The stink was so big, you couldn't stay in the room. Like, I bombed. I want you to play out the idea in your head as to how you're going to have that conversation, because this is what's going to happen. You're going to be faced with a situation, and it may have been incredibly uncomfortable in the moment, and it may be just an incredible success or an unmitigated disaster. But about 2 months from then, you're going to have one boss story to tell and enjoy with the people who actually matter to you, with your close friends, with your families, maybe with coworkers. In 2 months' time, that difficult situation is just going to be an awesome story to tell. And let's face it, stories are life. They're our past, they're our present, they're our future, they're how we explain things. Let me give you an example. Common Man's not on here tonight, but I think he's going to join us later. Common Man OCR, my buddy Dave, our first race together was the most miserable race I have ever been on. It was hard. It was miserably, unseasonably cold to the point where they were taking people off the race in carts with solar blankets because people were starting to get hypothermia. It was longer than any race I had done, and it sucked. 10 miles into the event, they marched us up the side of the Olympic ski jump at Whistler Mountain. like so steep, guys, that while I was walking up it, leaning into the hill, I could touch the ground in front of me while I was on my feet without having to like accordion or anything. It was miserable. We had such a long, horrible day. 3 of us together, just mocking each other, trying to egg each other on because we were so tired. We were so cold. We were so dirty. We were so miserable. 6 years later, guys, he is kicking butt. He's doing his thing. He just got back from finishing his Deca Trifecta. If you don't know what that is, you have to look that up on your own. It has to do with the Spartan system. And we joke about this all the time. We laugh at each other. We look at where we are now. That was 6 years ago, and we still laugh about it because that's how every new experience is. So give yourself some hindsight. In 2 months, maybe in 3 months, you will look at that uncomfortable situation and you're going to have a battle story to tell that's either going to inspire people or make your friends laugh. And either way, you're going to be okay with it. So give yourself that hindsight and it will make dealing with it so much easier. Guys, help me out tonight. I was talking to a podcaster earlier today and we were laughing about it, how incredibly difficult it is to get likes and reviews on our podcast and stuff like that. It really helps us out as creators when you guys do that stuff for us. So hit that like button if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Help out the algorithm to believe that we're actually doing something useful here. That really helps me out. And I want to tell you guys something special coming up. Coming up June 10th and 11th, we're having our first in-person event called the Phoenix, a convention for father figures and male role models. Dads are welcome, but this is for all men who are serving the needs of our young people today in a role model type relationship. Oliver is going to be speaking during the event. It's going to be awesome, guys. And if you are in the North Central Washington area, registration is $25. It's on my website. Come. We're going to have a barbecue. We're going to have awesome speakers, guys. I can't give away all the secrets, but you're going to have such a rad time at this event. We are so very excited and just can't wait to have this event going on. Let's get back to the show. Alan shares in the comments. Understand completely. I remember when me and my brother road trip to Spokane on our bicycles, just under 200 miles. It was a Mother's Day weekend. And you guys have an amazing story to share, right? It was difficult, but you had an amazing experience, and years later you have an amazing story to tell. And that is what I'm talking about. Give yourself that hindsight and you will have an incredible experience. Number 3, guys, because I don't want to drag this out all night, is practice. I may have added one too many practices, but I'm serious about it. And this is what Alan was talking about. Hey, Jesus loves you. Jesus wants to save you. Amen. Put that up there. Yes, he does. My wife and I are fighting for controls again. Got to go, but the time I was able to listen, I retained some good information. Thank you for joining us. Jesus loves you. Jesus wants to save you. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. I appreciate that you took time to hang out for a little while and comment. So thank you for being a part of it. Have a great night. Guys, number 3 is practice. Alan said he never liked talking in public, but he's just done it so many times that he's kind of adjusted. And sometimes that's the way you have to deal with life. Sometimes you just have to do hard things. And the only way to get through it, the only way to get through the uncomfortable is just to plow head first through the uncomfortable, right? There was that song. Oh, hey, it's Ryan. Ryan, I didn't know that was your username. Ryan Nixon, man. Thanks for joining on. Ryan's a buddy of ours. Thank you for hanging out tonight and being a part of the show, brother. I'm glad you came. Guys, sometimes you just have to go head first. Put yourselves in that uncomfortable situation. Now, I am not talking about going diving in a tank full of sharks with a T-bone strapped to your body. That's a stupid idea. We can all agree on that. I'm not talking about strolling down the bad side of Riverside, California after dark. That's a stupid idea. Don't get into cars with strangers. Oh, wait. We do that now. It's called Uber and Lyft. So different. It just blows my mind. As a kid, I was told that you don't get into cars with strangers. Well, actually, now you do. Okay. Try fasting. Try speaking up in a group where you're uncomfortable. Mess with your workout a little bit and don't do something you're comfortable doing in the gym. Start walking if you aren't very active. Meet people in safe environments like church groups and stuff like that. Just go introduce yourself. If you don't know everybody in your church, I know I don't. I need to practice this. If you don't know everybody in your church, go meet them. I don't know everybody in my church because it's uncomfortable for me to walk up and just cold meet people. I'm not very good at it. So that's something that I can work on and need to work on. And I'm starting to try and do it a little more. It is very uncomfortable for me. Sign up for a 5K. Sign up as a volunteer. Set your alarm a half an hour earlier. Oliver had to jump off. Relationships, trade secrets. He said he's got to go run. He's got to run, but he's at his destination. Him and I are going to sync up later because Oliver is one of the speakers at our event, The Phoenix, guys. And if you want to be a part of that, hit our website, www.fallibleman.com/thephoenix, one word, and you can get more information there. Guys, maybe try taking a cold shower. I don't do that well. It's uncomfortable. Or an ice bath, I can do that a little more. Maybe grab a pull-up bar and put it in the doorway of your house and bring the exercise to you. Sign up for a course and start learning something, because it's hard for us to admit, but we still have things to learn. It's really crazy how uncomfortable we get as adults with the idea of having to learn something new. But sometimes the only way to get comfortable being uncomfortable is just to put yourself in that situation over and over and over and over again until it's just not uncomfortable anymore. Now it is time for everybody's favorite part of the show, at least my favorite, because it's time to get up wherever you are and hit the bat dance. Come on, get up and dance with us. Everybody's got to do the Batman. Watch the Batman boogie. Sorry, I just like that. It's like this weird twisted enjoyment for me. I don't know. Maybe you don't like the part of the bat dance, but hey, we do. Now, guys, number 4. Oh, before we get into that, hey, I want to know in the comments, and we got a lot of chat going. Guys, it's good to see you. Look at that. Jesse's jumping in too. Oh man, you guys are just all live. I love seeing you guys talk to each other in the chat. That's so cool. How do you tackle uncomfortable situations? Do you have a solution that I haven't presented tonight? Share with the community. Share with us in the comment section. Tell us, how do you handle the uncomfortable situations or the uncomfortable things that you have to undertake? What is your secret? You may make a huge difference in someone's life tonight just by sharing with them right now. So tell us how we do it. Okay. Now, number 4, guys, is one of my favorite things to share. And I want you to have this technique because it is incredible. And number 4 is 20 seconds of courage. Back in 2011, 20th Century Fox released a little gem called We Bought a Zoo, which is based on a true story about a man who bought a zoo and restored it to operations with his 2 younger children. In the main story, the main character, Benjamin, tells his son, Dylan, this golden nugget of incredible information. Now, he's applying it to the fact that his son is trying to approach a girl that he already blew it with big time. But this kind of applies to all things and can be. Later in the movie, he uses it to explain how he met their mother to them at one point. But this is what he says. He says, you know, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. Just literally 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery. And I promise you, something great will come out of it. Now, in the situation where he's talking to his son about this girl he likes or his kids, that's how he tells him he met his mother. He saw this random woman and went, wow, she's just amazing. I've got to know her. And so he thought of 20 seconds. He's like, all right, 20 seconds, I can do this. And so he walked in the building where he saw her. And there she is, right there. And he's still got 10 seconds left, easy. And so he just opens with a line about, you know, why would a woman like you ever talk to a man like me? Okay, it's a cheesy pickup line, guys, but the idea stands. 20 seconds of insane courage will get you through anything. It will get you onto a stage. It will get you into your car. It will get you across something that is holding you back. These days, when I don't want to go to the gym, all I have to do is summon up enough courage to pick up my keys and get in the car and start going. If I could just get into the car and get out and start that action, then the rest will play out and momentum will carry it. You need 20 seconds to step up to the microphone and start presenting your idea, whether that's at work or in front of people. 20 seconds to raise that hand so you can be called upon and take a deep breath and just answer. You need 20 seconds to fill out the registration form for that 5K you've already told yourself you always were going to do. I'm going to do a 5K. 20 seconds of embarrassing bravery to get you past the freeze up stage and into momentum. Because once you start, it's amazing what you can do. Failure starts most of the time by people just being afraid to start. So if you want to get comfortable being uncomfortable, you just need 20 seconds of insane bravery that you can muster up just to start. And then it's amazing how easy it is to keep going from there. Give it a try. Let me know how that goes. Katie says, don't really like crowds and people. I put on my alter ego and walk in confidently, acting the role. Not me, it's just the role I'm playing. And she's answering the question, what do you do to tackle uncomfortable situations? That is an effective route. Sometimes you have to pretend to be the person that you think would be able to do that. Sometimes you just have to act the role and pretend that you're the person who's brave enough to do that thing that's got you held off. Jesse says she just made chocolate chip and peanut butter cookies to avoid doing something. I'm not sure that that's how you get through a difficult situation, but chocolate chip and peanut butter cookies sound amazing right now. So, just in case you're paying attention. Guys, number 5, Alan says, show no fear. Well, sometimes fear can get the best of you, whether you show it or not. 20 seconds of courage will make all the difference in the world. Number 5, guys, the 5th idea I want you to consider tonight as we're looking at this. Be sure and put hashtag stickers if you want to be entered for the drawing at the end of the show. Cookies give bravery. Yes, they do. Hashtag stickers if you want to be entered for the drawing, and we'll give away a sticker sheet tonight. Guys, number 5 is sometimes you just need a little perspective, okay? To deal with those uncomfortable situations, to get comfortable being uncomfortable, sometimes the uncomfortable is presented because of our perception of somebody else. It's not necessarily that it's daunting for us to do the task. It's daunting because we're concerned other people are going to pass judgment on us or pick on us for taking on the task because we don't feel adequate. So we're concerned about that. Guys, the fact is no one's judging you. In fact, most people are in awe of the fact you're taking action. Now, I know that's easy to say, but it's absolutely true. The truth is, inaction is far more common than action. The courage to do something is far less common than being comfortable. People are naturally pulled by their subconscious mind towards homeostasis. Our bodies and minds seek homeostasis. That is balance. We want to maintain. Our bodies don't like change. That's why weight loss is hard. That's why building a gym habit is hard. That's why breaking our consistent routine is hard, because your brain likes homeostasis. Your subconscious is hardwired to keep you alive and in an optimal place for the norm where you are safe and not doing anything that pushes your body's boundaries, mentally or physically. And your subconscious doesn't distinguish between good and bad. It's just going, wait. This isn't normal. This isn't what we do. This isn't okay. Well, less than 1% of people work out 3 days a week or more. Over twice as many people have gym memberships as actually use them. Excuse me. Few people are satisfied with their current job, but few people are bold enough to do what it takes to leave that comfortable, familiar place. I know I thanked a guy one time for firing me because I was too scared to leave. I needed that job. I needed that income. There was no way I was walking away from that job because I didn't have anywhere else to go at the time. I was afraid to leave what was comfortable and safe. Guys, here's the perspective. Change is hard. Becoming who you want to be is hard. Few people will ever have the courage to start, much less finish. So if you're self-conscious about trying something new, about being in that uncomfortable situation because you're concerned about other people, know that you are the elite because you're trying to change. And the stares and looks are just disbelief because most people will never cross that starting line and actually take on the labor and the effort and the scariness of trying to change and grow themselves. It's not because there's something wrong with you. It's because there's something wrong with a lot of us. Now, Alan says, when you're talking to a possible gang member, I have not let them know that I'm afraid. Well, that's probably a valid thing and something you should be very careful about. Jesse shares that I try to be nice and respectful to people as a person, and I normally don't have any problem. Now, we're talking about how we interact, right, with uncomfortable situations or with people making us uncomfortable. So, guys, I want you to try those 5 things. I know I kind of flew through them tonight, or maybe you think I'm taking forever. Perspective, right? Guys, I want you to stack the wins. That's number 1. Back the video up if you want to go through that again. Hindsight, look at it from 2 months from now. Practice, practice, practice. Just dive head first. Sometimes you just got to bull your way through it. 20 seconds of insane courage will get you started 9 times out of 10. It's crazy. And perspective, you have to understand most people are afraid to change. They're afraid to break the norm. They're afraid to do something different. And so look at yourself with those eyes and knowing, hey, I am being courageous and brave by attempting to do something better or to change. Now, guys, I want you to embrace the uncomfortable. Growth, development, achievement, confidence, fearlessness, dreams. These are the things that are on the other side of uncomfortable. And if you will learn to meet uncomfortable with open arms, I promise you will become absolutely unstoppable. I guarantee it. Now, guys, if you're into stickers, we can do stickers. I should share that screen. Hey, I don't have that shared yet. So you have a chance. If you want to win tonight's stickers, hashtag stickers in the chat, and we will hook you up. Wow, I have tabs everywhere right now. Hey, there they are. Let's go with that. And let's see. So let me get this going because you guys are amazing, and I've just loved the conversation tonight. I'm grateful for everybody hanging out tonight. And let's see what we got going on here. Hashtag stickers. Let's see. Do we have enough people who said stickers? There's only 1 entry. Nobody wants my stickers. Well, I guess by default, hashtag stickers. Or it doesn't work, Alan. Alan wants stickers. Hashtag #. Sorry. It's so funny how they call it hashtag now. That was like a # growing up, wasn't it? Am I the only one? Alan, you have to put in. There we go. Okay. We'll go back here. Hashtag stickers, # stickers, whatever the proper language is. Did we lose Jesse? Oh, there they are. 2 stickers. Here we go. Okay. That is a hashtag, Alan. I have no idea. Oh, it's because you put sticker instead of stickers. Congratulations, Jesse. You won tonight's drawing. And I'll hook you up with that. Drop by the house, bring some cookies. Maybe we'll trade. Guys, I don't see any questions coming in. Let me double check here. Sarah, do I got anything in the comment section? I don't see any on our long distance forum to actually come on live. And I don't see any stars, so no questions. Guys, thank you as always for joining us. I love Manly Monday. I love hanging out with you guys and actually getting to chat with you. If you're in the North Central Washington area and you are interested in coming to our live in-person event, the Phoenix is June 10th and 11th. It will be a Friday evening and Saturday most of the day. Cost is $25. And guys, I promise you, you are getting a lot for the $25. I am packing it with all kinds of goodness, and we would love to see you there. www.thefallibleman.com/thephoenix. One word. To dig into that, guys, I'm bringing in some of the great speakers I've had on the podcast to talk to men and to share with you, just to love on you for inspiring young people and being there for young people and how you can continue to grow in your ability to do that. We want to celebrate men making a difference in the lives of young people. So check it out. And I'll see you guys there. Until then, as always, be better tomorrow. Hey, Jared, I see you jumping in. Thanks for commenting, man. I know it's hard to some nights. Guys, as always, be better tomorrow because of what you do today, and we'll see you on the next one.